Hey guys, we just are coming back. We had to run down to Eric's work to bring him his cell phone this morning. And we were passing by this field. This is the site of the old town that I was detecting at. And I turned down the road specifically because I was wondering if they were haying it. And sure enough, they are, which means that this will be should be fair game for detecting after a bit. Just wanted to come by and show you that. We're going to go here a little bit and let the animals out. I wanted to show you this is the location I've been detecting at. Oops, we've got stuff going on here. Yeah, trucks pulling, all sorts of craziness. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this guy's way. I'm going to pull in by the grain bins here and turn around. We're waiting on the other side of town right over here where all the cornfield stuff is. That is the other half of the town, and it is can only be checked out during between harvest. So they will put winter wheat in there right after they detect it, or sorry, after they detect it. After they harvest the corn, they're going to put in winter wheat. So there's a very short window on checking that out. But over here, this is his town site, and this has all prairie grass. And it actually doesn't look super tall either, but I saw some activity over there. Oh, it looks like they're harvesting next door. That's what's going on. So they have not hayed over here. But this old foundation thing, this is where I found that Walking Liberty hat. And it used to be an old store right there. Still looking for the dance hall, because there was a dance hall there. And then on this side, when they cleared the corn, there were a bunch of houses and stuff over on this side as well. Once they get back in there. Now we're only about, oh gosh, maybe 10 minutes from the house, something like that, maybe 15. And we're gonna drive on home and let the animals out. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna say a quick hi to the people in chat. Hey, Chew is here. Good morning. Miss Mary's here as well, and Bud Files. Hey guys, did you guys manage to hit the snail race last night? Did you like that? Because I think yesterday we did a snail race. I think we might do another one either today or tomorrow for another spot in the Big Fat Giveaway. Good morning, Sherry Lynn. All right, I'm pulling back on the highway, so we are going to not check voice, or we're not going to check text for just a few minutes, but you guys get a chance to see what all I get to see every time I drive by to and from the house. So it's kind of some neat coming down this morning to Oneida to pick up or to drop off Eric's cell phone, is that it's just really a very rural area, and our cell signal's a little sketchy. We'll be back at the house in about 5 minutes, and then we'll go do the chicken chores and stuff, and I can get a refill on my coffee because it's already empty. I want to show you guys the sunflowers too. Blistering Barnacles is here. Good to see you. We had to run a quick errand this morning, so instead of live streaming as I usually do, like between 7:30 and 8, I had to run down to my husband's work and bring him his cell phone, which he left on the table. And so now I'm running a little late for work, but I still wanted to pop in and say good morning to everybody, let you know what's going on. We are going to be doing a couple more races this week. idigfridays night of premiere, putting people into the different premieres, and we'll be playing Relic Bingo during the whole thing too. So if anybody's new to Relic Bingo, this would be a great day to check it out, because you'll actually have help the whole time. We'll watch the premieres together, and we'll be able to give you guys hints as to what items are on the Relic Bingo cards. So hopefully you guys can be there. I'm going to start it up about, I think, half an hour before Dig Fridays begins, and we'll be running all the way through to the after party. Now we're coming up on some farming stuff, so we're going to have to slow down here in a minute because they're hauling hay bales and there's a tractor following them. Quick hello, good morning, Jane P. Good to see you. I am going to be home in just a minute, and then I'll be able to catch up with chat. Something pops by, I'm able to check it real quick, but I am really not. Hey, there's a bull. Cool. Anyway, I am really not going to be checking chat while I'm driving, because that would be bad. Just kind of checking out the countryside. And since we're behind a tractor now and a hay truck, we're going to be slowing down here. Oh, tractor's actually pulling over for me to pass him. Oh, that's cool. No, he's pulling over because he's got to pull over. Even better. So you guys might, have been wondering why it is I tell you I live in the middle of nowhere. And this is why. Because we don't actually live in the middle of nowhere, but we could see it from here. It is a beautiful morning. It is 54 degrees outside right now. Grandma Kelly's is in. Hey, Grandma Kelly, I really enjoyed hanging out with you last night. That was super fun. The questions were a little hard. I mean, few of them. Not the ones from the audience, but your questions were kind of interesting. And, yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed hanging out. So, thank you for having me up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought so, too. Steve's Outdoor Adventures, the guy in Arizona, I swear he looks like Colonel Sanders. So, and Mr. Diggs, he actually, it was really weird because I was showing a video with Eric in it. He's like, I thought you were divorced. I'm like, no. And he had us mixed up because apparently we are the only two women on YouTube that do any kind of treasure hunting or something. I don't know how we would have been confused, but you can see all of the crops are getting ready to harvest, and we desperately need some rain if I want to go detecting this fall. We got enough rain for the crops to get what they needed, but the ground is now super dry, so it is pretty hard digging. I was out at the fairgrounds the other day, and it was solid packed. There were a few signals I got that were really good, but it would be like digging concrete, and I was like, okay, we'll come back on another day. And the hay truck is turning. I actually keep an eye out on this area because we gave some of our farm kitties to the neighbor over here, and I'm checking to see if I can see them out. And yeah, I gotta follow up. There's a couple people were asking about getting some of our kittens. I gotta follow up and get these guys some homes. So we're almost here. We're just up at the junction. This is called the 5 Mile Corner because it's 5 miles outside of town. So we have really creative names around here. And these are all sunflower seeds over here. Sunflowers, not seeds. Well, yeah, technically there are seeds there too, but sunflower plants. I was going to take the family down and take pictures in front of the sunflowers while they were in full bloom this year, but we missed the window because it's usually beautiful for about a week, and then they all fall over and look like they want to die. So this big building, this was recently constructed, and it is the location of many a wedding dance. People rent that hall and have their parties out there. And we're going to be passing a pig farm, or hog farm, and that's our neighbor. And then we'll be getting back into the yard, and we'll go do our chicken thing. And I got to make some coffee too, because I am thoroughly out of coffee. I made a cup when I hit the road this morning, and I ran out of that about halfway to Eric's work. See those structures there? Those are all little habitats for all of the mama pigs. And we're going to turn the camera down real quick. You guys don't necessarily need the street I live on. There we go. I always forget to do stuff like that. But see this is more of the hog farm. And since it's late in the season, all of the baby pigs have already gone out to wherever they go. And yeah, the mamas are gone. In the spring, it's really fun to look at them. They're all running around with all the baby pigs. Oops, we're swerving a little bit. Mark Thomas is here. Don't read this, you're driving. I'm not driving, I'm just riding. The car's driving itself. I have a new Elon Musk self-driving vehicle. Do you think? I'll be home in just a minute. We're just figured I'd start the live a little bit early, and you guys can get a little view of the countryside before we pull into the yard here. And all the animals are probably going to be mad at me because I didn't let them out before I left. Because I was actually under a crunch to make sure that I got down there with Eric's phone before he left to drive back home for his phone. I didn't want to pass him on the road, so I'm just pulling into the yard right now. And yes, our grass needs mowing, but we're not going to mow it again for the year. It'll catch snow better this way. And all of the piles of dirt here because Eric dug a new septic, and we're using the dirt to fill in the gopher holes. So anyway, this stuff ought to look familiar here. I'm going to go ahead and pull in, and I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the garage now since it's going to be warmer today. I was leaving the car out because Eric was using the garage. Turn off the BB stuff. There we go. Grab my phone. Need my phone, and I need my coffee cup. And we will change shoes real quick and let out the chickens. I appreciate you guys being here. Here comes Bella. Bella's like, where the heck is my dog bone? Hi, girl. I know, you got nothing this morning. You're a good girl. And it's actually all sad I don't have a thicker sweater on. I'm going to drop my other phone and my coffee cup off real quick and change shoes. And actually, I'll give you guys, I'm going to be right back in just a second and give you guys a view there. Be right back. Let me grab some coffee. keeping everybody company or what? Sorry about that, guys. I actually had to grab a jacket while I was in there too, because it's cold. And change shoes. We're going to get back on here. And I did start my coffee too. All right, we got Jenny D. Magnet Fishing's in the house, and it is Sherry Lynn's birthday this morning. Happy birthday, Sherry Lynn. How are we doing? There we go. I think we're going to do another snail race this afternoon. I'll have to see if I can fit that in. It worked well for the YouTube stuff, but it was not really great for me getting anything done yesterday because I kept popping into there, and I only got about a third of the work I usually get done. So I got to get some work. I got to play catch up first this morning because quite honestly, I am falling a little behind, and this is month end, which is a busy time for us. So we're going to do that first, and we'll see if I can pop on and do something later. I do have to check. I might have a live stream scheduled this as spoken for. I got a message saying that somebody said that she wanted a white one because look, they're following mama. So she wanted a white one because it reminded her of her little cat. So I'm going to have to check my Facebook messages and see if I've got one. They're not quite ready to go be farm kitties yet because they haven't been taught by their mama to go mousing yet. So unless I was willing to send the mama with them, I'm afraid that wouldn't work. I know, guys. I'm trying to feed them and they're stepping around my feet here. Ah! That one almost got stepped on. Okay, we'll get you guys fed, okay? I know, you guys are hungry. Going up, everybody up, up, up. Okay, I will get you some food. Holy cow. Yeah, your scoop is gone. I'll just use the basket. I know. Good morning, Bob. Everybody is apparently starving. There. A little hissing going on. Bob, come down here and you eat with the big kitties. Come on. There we go. Boy, you guys act like you've never ever been fed. Yes, I know. We got some food right here for you. Got double food. I'll add some water. Chill out a second. These guys are cool. They are like so outgoing and friendly. Okay, you guys are gonna get wet feet. Okay, get your feet out of the bowl for a second. Let me get some water in here. You're gonna get a wet head too. There you go. All right. That's what we needed. Need to get them all set up. Tom Kingery is in the house. Good to see you. Jean stopped in. Miss Mary. Appreciate you guys being here. Blistering Barnacles. And Chew is here as well. And Budfile stopped in. Cynthia Prince is here. Good morning. And I think I am all caught up. And now I just have to get caught up with my mailing. I owed Cynthia something for sure. And Sherry Lynn as well. So hopefully I have your addresses. And I am going to grab some DDG for my chicks. And we'll get some food out to them. We'll go through the hatch over here. We're going to go through the Mr. Ed door to feed the little ones. And then that way, when we walk around, we just have to worry about letting the big ones out. So, oh, hi, babies. Good morning. You guys are hungry, aren't you? I know you are. Here. There's food. We're going to get one more scoop of DDG for them. And DDG, again, DDG is dried distiller's grain. And it's a byproduct of ethanol, the ethanol industry. But farmers buy it, and they buy the wet DDG, which is actually, I guess, wet distiller's grain. I don't know, WDG. And they feed that as cattle mash. The dried stuff, you could add water to it, and I've done that before. It's pretty much like cornmeal. And these guys have plenty, but we'll go ahead and top off their little deals here. Looks like they need a water here and a water there. So we'll use the same bucket and scoop them up some water. Most of them are on the other side, and they've got plenty of water over there as well. We always have to look and make sure there's none outside the fence, because once in a while they go outside. What was that? What are you being mean for? Huh? All right, guys. These guys are all hiding in here. A lot of these are ready to be graduated, especially some of the bigger ones. They should be out, like going with the rest of the flock. The only ones in here we should keep are really the like mamas. You know, that one there I think is going to be a rooster. He's growing a comb. That's kind of cool. Yes, Sherilyn, I got the address. I just have to get it out to you. Treasure Hunter X, congratulations on your win yesterday, and a happy birthday again. And Talka's in the house. Hello. Good to see you. Talka's speaking English today. That is awesome. Talka Detector, in case you guys haven't checked out his channel, is actually really cool. He does detecting down in Chile. And I think it's really neat that metal detecting is such a universal thing that people do it all over the world. And so I often follow channels that metal detect in other places because I just find it fascinating what kind of stuff you find. Let me reach in here real quick. As it is getting colder. Let me see if I can find something in here. New gloves and a turkey. Another pair of gloves and some checks. I was actually looking for tissue. All right. Go back out where the day lives. Make sure the lights are off in the barn. Because I'll tell you, husband really doesn't like it if I leave the lights on. I hear about it later. We can go here in the shade of the fence and I'll be able to check the chat again because it's really bright out. Saludos y un gran abrazo desde Chile. Para todos ustedes, amigas que están conectadas ahora con la amiga Diggun. Talka Detector wants to connect with all of you and says that he's having an amazing morning in Chile, or he's giving us greetings from Chile, and likes the fact that we're connecting all through Diggun. Oregon Magnet Fishing says for Kelly to call him later. And I understand that you guys got a visit plan, so that's cool. And it looks like they're guiding you around. You know, those cats heard me, actually. But I like my little kittens. I'm going to definitely keep Guido. He's the one that looks like a fat Italian man. He's got a goatee. And yeah, we probably might end up keeping another one or two of them. It just depends. If I can find them good homes, then they'll go to homes. Because we have plenty of cats on the farm. And I don't want to end up being the crazy cat lady with 84 cats. Okay, so you guys gonna have to check this out. My son Tanner was sneaking onto the computer and watching YouTube. Go figure, right? When he was supposed to be updating the church website. So his punishment for that little endeavor he had to muck out the chicken barn. He's actually got to go out and finish it this morning because he didn't quite get done. But you guys got to check this out. You guys have been in my chicken barn. You know how awful it looks. Now, granted, he has to move all this stuff back because, you know, we basically, I cut him short last night. He had all the chickens and ducks piled up out here wondering why they couldn't get in. So all this stuff's got to be made neat again, but you got to look at this chicken barn. He did a really good job, and he's not quite done. Good morning, guys. Why are you guys all down? Like, nobody's in the rafters today, so everybody's upset for some reason. Come on out. I know, you come on out. Morning, babies. Come on, let's go. But yeah, he got a lot of the stuff scraped up, and he's not quite done. He'll get it done today. Come on out. Let's go. Uh-huh. I think we upset their world, because usually they would all be up in the rafters. Come on out, guys. Sit back. All right, let's go. The duck's pissed off because he's like, what is this? Why do I have to step on this weird stuff? Come on, ducky. It's a trap. Come on, let's go. Yeah, he's going to have to pick up all that stuff on the outside. But the inside of the barn is actually looking pretty good. And as soon as everybody comes out, which I think I'm going to move this one wire thing, because this is just upsetting you guys because it's crooked. Huh, I can tell. There you go. Come on out. That's right. Fly over it. Who else is coming? Come on. Let's go. You could do it. They don't like it because it looks different than what they're used to. Come on, guys. Let's go get some corn. Let's go. Come on. Turkeys, let's go. He's all like, really doesn't like this at all. Can you tell? The one goes, the other two will go too. Yeah, they were all piled up outside, and he had the barn door closed last night after dark because he was still working on it. And so I had to chase them all in. Good morning, Big Red. Sandy's in the house. Good to see you. And I think you need a blue wrench. Appreciate your being here. And I give everybody a blue wrench on my channel so that you guys can interact with one another. And hopefully you guys can help each other grow. Hey, I noticed that Keystone History Hoarders, who made 1,000 on my live the other night, lost a few subscribers due to YouTube and their purging thing. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, or if you have but you're not sure if you're still subscribed, please head on over there. It's Keystone History Hoarders. And yeah, it'd be nice if we could get him back onto the 1,000 and make it sticky. So if you guys could do that, that would be really great. Also, this Saturday I am going to be doing a special stream called October 1st Oktoberfest. And we're going to be issuing our new Relic Bingo cards for October. And we'll be doing some races for the Big Fat Giveaway. And we're going to do something kind of fun on October 1st. We're going to do a hot seat. And what that is if you come up, show your face, and answer one question, you will get to be in a race for a Big Fat Giveaway prize. And hopefully, you guys can think about it now, but hopefully this will get some people to be more comfortable with coming up and saying hello. And you don't have to be up for long. All you got to do is come up on the stream, answer one question. The first 10 people that come up to do that will be entered into a race for the Big Fat Giveaway. And it looks like that big thing broke one of my containers. That makes me a little sad. And I'll have a chat with Tanner about that, because he really should have picked this stuff up and not just thrown it all out here. We're going to head on in. He's going to have to take these rocks and put them back in because they're supposed to be along the edges of the barn to keep the weasels and stuff out. What are you still doing in here? You're supposed to be out. What we got going on? We got 2 eggs there, 3 eggs there. Those stay because they're warm and they are nesting. 2 cold ones up top. Yes, I know you guys are protecting your eggs. That happens. Get out of there, Bob. Yeah, those are not yours. They're so not yours. Get! Those are not your eggs. Why are they so dirty? I don't like them. We'll leave those. Leave them for Bella to grab because she likes to go in and help herself. And I only harvest the eggs if they're pretty and clean. If they're dirty, I usually give them to the animals. So, those we left, but I did get 5 new eggs, so that's awesome. Because we're starting to collect eggs again for fall, and we'll be putting them up. Basically, you wash them, and you coat them with mineral oil, and then they will keep for 5 or 6 months, and as long as you keep them in a cool place. So, I'm going to head over to the house real quick and grab my coffee and put these eggs down, because if I carry them around in my pocket, I'm going to forget about them and break them in my pocket later. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we'll go back out and make sure everybody else is good. We'll let Bella into her place. And yeah, I'll do all the rest of the things we got to do. Now, this is actually kind of a short stream this morning because we are running late for work because of the detour I took this morning. Bella was a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I love you too. I just can't. No one crack eggs in my pocket, so you have to just bear with me, okay, kiddo? Yeah, weeds on you. We're gonna head up and we're gonna put our eggs away. I'm gonna grab my coffee and get on with our day. I gotta make sure Tanner's up and at him because he's supposed to be doing his the rest of the chicken barn mucking. Appreciate you guys being here today. I will be live streaming a bit later, so look for that. We're gonna do another snail race for the big fat giveaway. And all you need to do, if you come in, ring the notification bell. Come in the first half hour, you'll get a spot. Otherwise, you have to try to get in on a wild card. So you got a guaranteed spot, and anybody who's got a guaranteed spot can still try to get in for an extra duck or an extra snail as a wild card snail. So either way, you get extra chances to win. Hope you guys all have a beautiful day. Appreciate y'all being here, and we'll be back with you real soon.